William Hutchison, Armenia, Colombia Realty for Expats, Salento, Colombia Realty. Here today to unashamedly promote three of our own listings. Alba picked them, and once she came to me, asked me what I thought of her three picks. And for any of you fellows that are married now or have been married, you know there's only one answer to that question. Oh, baby, I couldn't have done it any better myself. That gets you brownie points and maybe even homemade brownies, although that's a bit of a stretch. But as I have said many times, happy wife, happy life. And I try to follow that. I don't know if it's a rule, but the thought most days. But anyway, on the serious side, I want to point out three of our listings that are really well priced, especially in today's market. We aren't getting the Medellin bump here in Armenia. In fact, in Colombia last month, the cost of living went down. It didn't go down very much, but it did go into negative territory. There's a lot of pressure now on the central bank to reduce the interest rate faster. It's still over 9%. And I think as that comes down, but not being an economist, I think you'll see the peso weaken further. Right now, as I'm speaking to you, it's 4,500 to the dollar. And one of my guys is forecasting over 4,600 by the end of the year. So keep in mind, as an expat, as the peso weakens, you get more pesos for your dollar, so your cost of living decreases. But let's get into these three that I have. I've got some notes so I don't forget. Any of the. I'm not going to get into the features. I'll put the links down below, and you can search through them yourself. The first one that I have is, and these are, you'll follow these through our Armenia Colombia Realty for Expats.com page. They are in order here that they are shown on the webpage. Okay. The other thing I want to mention too, as I think about it, all of our listings aren't on the webpage because the company's called for expats, and many of our listings, I've probably got 10 or 12. I call them pocket listings. They're in barrios or in pricing that expats generally wouldn't be interested in. So we keep them off of the page. There's an expense to putting them there and to administering them from time to time. So if we get a call for something that suits what we would call pocket listings, then we can talk to people. But let's get into the three. The first one is called Walk Everywhere from This Condo. This condo is about 2 blocks off the main street, and the grocery store is 100 meters away. There's medical, there's all kinds of little restaurants, there's 2 beautiful parks. Down to get into the medical center is $1.50 in a taxi. It's 3 bedroom, 3 bath. As I said, you walk everywhere. It's about 1,400 square feet. It's got a huge master. The master bedroom is probably the size of 2 bedrooms laid end to end. I haven't measured it, but I would guess it's probably about 12 by 20. So it has the bedroom or the bed at the very bottom and then a huge sitting area at the top. You can see that in the photo. Has a brand new kitchen, and the furniture is negotiable. Okay. The asking price on that right now is 650 million Colombian pesos. Sounds like a lot of money. 144 US. Asking. All of these prices are negotiable. Second one Alba picked out is Tranquil Setting. It's in Toscana. It's a 6 bedroom, 6 bath of about 3,000 square feet. The house feels a lot warmer than, I've been in a lot of 6 bedroom, 6 bath, and they're cold. It's almost like walking into a concert hall. But this is not a large 6 bedroom, 6 bath. It's about 1.5 stories, and it's in a gated community that has a lot of professionals. It started off when the community was built with a lot of doctors. In fact, the gentleman that owns this house is a doctor himself. Okay, it's at the end of a country lane, maybe 400 meters long. It's a nice scenic drive into the compound, and it's that 400 meters off the 4-lane main highway that goes into Armenia and then up to Padea. You would be probably 6, maybe 7 minutes in a car to get to the major shopping place, mall, Portal del Condillo, in the north of Armenia. So it's very convenient, very, very quiet. Has a jacuzzi outside. I like the 2 terraces. One is social, one is for dining, and it backs onto a bamboo forest. It's absolutely a beautiful setting, and you get some of the Colombian nature, the birds, guatine, and iguanas. So it's a really nice setting. $999 million Colombian pesos, 222 US right now, and the furniture is negotiable. The last one we have is one that we've had for a while. And the title of this one is, This Casa Brings the Outdoors In. It's out by the airport. The barrio at the airport, El Eden, El Caimo, is the absolute best barrio in the whole department of Quindío, which department relating to provinces or state, depending on where you live. This house is 4-bedroom, 5-bathroom with an office, about 2,500 square feet, bungalow, in-ground pool. It's in a beautiful gated community. It's maybe 5-6 minutes from the airport. There's good shopping out there now. There's Lorelli's, which is an upscale supermarket. If you go over towards La Tabaida, which is a small town outside of Armenia, there's all kinds of fruit and vegetable vendors along the road. It's just a beautiful, beautiful place to live. The community is situated in such a way that you can see the planes coming into the Armenia airport. There's only 16 flights a day, 18 on Spirit days, Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday, but you don't get the noise. So it's really, really quiet. This one as well, if you go to my YouTube channel, there's a video on it there, and done a year ago. But this home, asking 1,499 million, which is today 333 US. Again, the furniture is negotiable. Okay. All of these properties are owned by people that are making other life decisions. It's not as though they're going to sell here and move somewhere else in Armenia. All of these people are moving some distance. For example, the last one is moving to on the Venezuelan border. The name escapes me. Oh, Cucuta. And that's a long ways away. So they have some family that they want to get closer to. So that's the 3 from Alba. Hopefully you like her choices. I had no choice in saying whether I did or I didn't, but I can agree with her. I think these are very, very well priced. One thing you have to understand, I might have mentioned it in other videos, a lot of people here want 30 or 35% more than their property's worth, and there's no MLS to give them comparables to tell them that there's no way. And those properties we don't list. I've turned down, maybe the last 8 or 9 months, I've turned down half a dozen because they aren't worth my time. But these are very, very well priced. If you're looking to buy, there are 3 that you should consider depending on what you want. Some people want freestanding homes, others want a condo so that they can lock the door and move in the condo. But the other 2 are in gated communities as well and very secure. So if I can help you with any of these, give me a call. The contacts are down below. And as I say, I'll leave the 3 links. Beautiful day here again. It's a little cloudy, a little cool, but no rain so far. William Hutchison, Armenia Colombia Realty for Expats, Salento Colombia Realty, signing off. I live in paradise. And you can too.